Okay, this is part 2. It says substitute your current height for h in the original equation. All that means is you're going to take this height out, plug in your height. My height is 72 inches. You now have a linear equation that relates v and a. What they're saying is now, since you substitute in this number, the only variables you have are v and a. That makes it a linear equation. What it says is graph the equation to show how air volume changes as age increases. You may use a graphing calculator or online graphing program if you wish. So, once you plug in your h for your height, you simplify it. You multiply these two together and get 7.488. Then you're going to take and subtract 2.69 from the 7.488, and you get 4.794. Here is your linear equation. Notice this right here is going to turn out to be your slope. This right here is going to turn out to be your y-intercept. The slope is going to be negative, so it means it's going to go downhill. So let's go to the next part. Here it is. I plugged it into my graphing calculator that was on the internet, and when I did, this turns out to be my graph over here. Notice it's steadily going downhill. If you notice this out here, each one of these is a year, so it doesn't go down very far. I think it's out here is about 64 was the last number that was out here. And this up here is year 1. So there's not very much of an decrease over 64 years. That's the way the graph should look. You could have also drawn the graph to look like this. This one is not very good because it doesn't show what it is out here at 60, my age. But this is the same graph. It's just shortened over the ages from 0 to 6. You can see that both graphs show that it decreases very slowly. On this problem, you notice that I had to use my age, my height. So everybody's problem would have been worked different ways. It would have worked the same way, but with different numbers plugged in. Everybody would have got a different answer. That's what makes this so hard to grade and so hard to look at and see what the answers are. So I use my numbers, so that's what it would look like. If you use your numbers, it would be entirely different, but you've done it exactly the same way.